Hello everybody, welcome yet again to a brand new Transformers review. It is me, Nosy, and I am back, finally back for a new review. Now, this is a figure I've had for about a month or so, maybe. I literally just found it. I've completely forgot about it. It was behind the sofa somehow downstairs, and I was looking behind there, and then found it. Some people will be asking the question, why was you looking behind the sofa? Anyway, yeah. I was just kind of looking to see if what there was behind there, because like films and all sorts of stuff that I've got that are behind the sofa, just out the way a little bit, and some stuff that I can't find space for at the moment, and but hopefully I can get that all sorted out soon. But anyway, so I found this guy, and this is the review for today. I picked up fairly recently, within the last month, this guy off, where was it from? Was it In Demand? I think it might have been In Demand. So this is the Beast Wars reissues of the original toys. So this is the Wolfgang. So Beast Wars Wolfgang. So this is today's review. So stay tuned and we shall get into this. So yes, Beast Wars Wolfgang. Now this is a figure I have never owned before, and I want to get. Some people probably don't like the figure, some people do. It's not one of the best figures in the world. I believe this is a lot of the Beast Wars figures. I mean, this character actually was never in the series. I can't remember if he was a part of Beast Wars 2 or Neo, because I haven't seen that much of those series. But basically they just made loads of different characters part of the toy line, but unfortunately most of these figures, characters should I say, never actually made it into the shows. You had some that were Japanese only, so you had, like, I believe there was a Prowl as well, which was actually renamed as Maximal Skywarp. So there was actually Maximal Skywarp, which we believe was the Japanese name, and then but it was actually Prowl, Maximal Prowl. So there was like loads of different characters that were part of the Japanese toy line continuity, part of the Japanese Beast Wars show line, TV shows, like as I said, Beast Wars 2 and Beast Wars Neo. And then obviously there was the toys that were actually a part of the Beast Wars original series, which was the characters we all know. So, but I do like some of these characters. You know, some of these figures are actually quite interesting, pretty cool. And this is a figure that I never picked up, so I never actually owned the original toy. Even though this is the original toy, but it's just reissued. But I'm very happy that they're finally reissuing the original Beast Wars toys, because there's so many that I don't have. I do have quite a few, but there's some that I have never owned, and the fact that they are reissuing these is pretty cool, because there's some of them that I won't be buying because I already own them. What's the point in owning them more than once, unless you're one of these people that maybe want one sealed in box and then have one for display purposes or for review purposes. Some people do that. I've never do. I just don't have the room to buy multiples of one figure at any one time, so I just buy the one, and that is all I have. Yeah. So yeah, I've been showing this off, just waving it around on the camera for the past 10 minutes, so I think you might want to actually see what it's like out of the box. Now this guy's been reviewed to hell over the years because it's an old figure. You know, I don't know when this guy came out originally. Does it say? No. No, because obviously this is obviously a reissue, but I would have thought it might have had the original copyright on there from, because obviously these were originally, the Beast Wars toys was originally released by Kenner, and I do like that in these reissues they still do represent the old Kenner label on the back. But obviously there's the Hasbro one there now, because obviously it's all Hasbro now. So they only have the new copyright of 2022, because this was actually a pre-ordered figure that I picked up. I pre-ordered it, I think it was from In Demand Toys, I think. One of them. And yeah, so let's get him out of this prison and let's get him reviewed. So here he is then, he's finally out of his packaging prison, and he is now going to be a part of my ever-growing Beast Wars collection. And I drop his tail. You just lost your tail, dude. Oh dear, you just lost your tail. Poor guy. Poor guy. Let's see if I can pop that back in. Like I say, his tail does actually serve as a weapon. Anyway, tail back in. So yeah, so obviously his tail, it serves as a weapon, and obviously the back bit here comes off in robot mode and it serves as a shield. So yeah, so Wolfgang, let's have a quick look at him before anything else falls off. Yeah, he is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, some people might have a bit of a problem. I mean, even some modern day toys still have issues of certain limbs and certain things still being visible. You know, there's still a little bit of that, not as much. They are getting a little bit more cleverer, Hasbro and Takara, in order to conceal the actual robot within the actual alt mode. But this is why I love the Beast Wars toys. I mean, yes, they aren't perfect. Yes, if you look at it from a certain angle, I was going to say look from the top, but then you've got these bits as well. But if you look at it from certain angles, you know, it is a convincing mode. I mean, he's supposed to be a wolf, I believe. Is it a dire wolf or something like that? Which are the bigger ones, if you're a Game of Thrones person. Dire wolves. But anyways, I mean, I love my dogs. I love wolves. I love dogs. I love all that kind of thing. I believe this guy was also repurposed as well, because there was another figure called K9, which I believe possibly was this guy just recoloured. Well, this is actually just Wolfgang. So this is actual Wolfgang. He's a wolf. Is a gang. Wolfgang. Wolfang. I keep saying, why am I saying Wolfgang? I know I love my good bud Jared Wolfgang 1, but Jesus Christ, man. Wolfgang. Jesus Christ, I just realised. Wolfang. I fucked up this review, but we're just going to run with it, people. We're just going to run with it, because it's a bit of fun. You got a couple of, anyway. So, Wolfang is this guy. He's a wolf and he's a fang. He has fangs. Anyway, so let's fuck's sake, let's move swiftly on. Anyway, so yeah, he looks pretty cool. Yeah, the fact that they are re-releasing these toys is pretty cool. I mean, obviously, I'm never going to be able to have enough space. I'm never going to be able to buy every Beast Wars figure I can, even though I will bloody well try. Most people out there be like, yeah, no, we've heard this before. You're Beast Wars this, Beast Wars that. You're a Beast Wars fanboy. Yeah, I am a Beast Wars fanboy, because Beast Wars is fucking brilliant. And anyone that says otherwise are people that just can't look past the animation usually. And that's usually the case. But yeah, it holds up beautifully with the writing and the story. I've said it more than once, I've said it again, and I will continue to defend Beast Wars until my dying day. Anyway, that's not the review, that's not the video for today, but anyway, so he looks cool, he looks good. So, I don't the articulation in this is a bit thingied. He doesn't really have that much range of articulation, just obviously his arms kind of these peg into place there because these are obviously his robot mode arms. And then obviously these are on a ball joint because obviously these are his actual robot legs as well as his wolf legs. But yeah, I do when we finally get him transformed, he does have some really small little legs. It's actually quite funny because I've seen this. I'm just going to take this off because he's falling out. Now he just looks weird. But anyway, so with that down, I think something's trying to tell me to get on with the review, and something's sabotaging the review for me to get it done. So anyway, so we have this tail. I will come to that in a moment. Leave it there. So let's transform him. So first things first, I'm just going to extend his legs outwards or downwards, because just look at those little legs. Chicken drumstick legs. It's just brilliant. Chicken drumstick legs. I don't think they extend anymore. I don't think so. I will check though. And then obviously these arms. So they unpeg from the side, like so. Excuse me. And I think, come on then. That's it. So you just move these wolf paws a little bit. Jesus Christ. So the arms fell off and now it's back on. Jesus Christ, this is going to be one of these figures where everything falls the damn off it. Anyways, and it's just fallen off again. Seriously, something is seriously telling me not to do with this review, and the universe is telling me to stop. It must be. Jesus Christ. You're staying there, for fuck's sake. This is going to be the worst review I've ever made. At least you're going to get a laugh out of it, hopefully, folks. That's the main thing. That's why I do this. Anyway, so let's just pierce his head into two. So it just comes out like this and then comes down. It just makes his shoulder blade, reveals the head. Like so. And then the arms, I think they will come... I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, this comes off, I think, as well. Yep. So that obviously becomes his shield, which is the back of him, so you can just take that off. What's this? There's this, yes, this articulates, so this comes down, so these side panels, I think these come down, like so. And that then allows you to then, the arms then go where the panels were, so they just rotate backwards, like this. So do that for this one as well, like that. And I think, oh yeah, and then it pushes in or down, I think. Let me just do, there we go. So the whole waist, it's obviously extended for being in his alt mode. So then you just push two pieces together like that. He's done. So let's just sort him out. I'm just going to put these paws like up and out the way just to make things a bit easier, like that for now. And then oh sweet, I'll show you that in a minute. Obviously this is literally the first time me owning this toy, first time transforming it. It's obviously not been the best first time experience, but there we are. But yeah, I just noticed something that he has on him that is pretty cool. So let's just put his arm back on. Come on then. There we go. So his arm's now back on for the second time. And there he is. There is Wolfgang. God, he is not the most attractive of figures. He really isn't. Let me see if I can get a bit better lighting on him. That's going to be the best you're going to get from me in this. Yeah, he is pretty ugly. You know, that's some. He is an ugly figure. He's not the best design in the world, but there's just a charm about the Beast Wars toys, the original toys. I absolutely adore the basic line, Beast Wars Basics, and I absolutely adore some of these figures. You know, some of them are just ridiculous. They are absolutely ridiculous, and their proportions are out of place. I mean, look, just look at the tricky drumsticks of Thigh Doom there, look. You know, just real thick thighs and then real little legs. I mean, this guy is not going to be able to stand up. This guy's just not going to be able to stand up very well at all. But the thing I noticed, he actually has a mutant mask. Ooh, excuse me. He actually has a mutant mask. As you can just see, that like black visor thing around his eyes, that actually comes up to reveal his actual robot mode head, which is pretty cool. And actually, wow! I mean, look at his chin. Look at his fucking chin. Now that is a big chin. Oh, so yeah. So anyway, so there we go. So articulation is very, very, very hindered. These figures were not the best on articulation sometimes. I mean, some of the figures were, like the Primal, the Megatron. Certain figures did have fairly good movability, but because so many of them were a lot of parts hanging off them and everything, and the way that they transformed at for the time were very, very basic transformations, and as a result, you don't really get much range. But you see, this is actually as much as you're going to get out of these legs, and then obviously the forelegs do not move backwards at all because of transformation purposes. The head is actually on an up and down little ball joint, which is good. And then the arms are the most articulated thing out of all of them, which is kind of the main thing out of, well, the most recognizable thing out of these figures is that the arms are pretty much the same on every figure. The arms are the most movable part. So you've got actually a bit of swivel there, you've got elbow, you've got a ball joint, so you get literally the most articulation out of the arms, mostly because they wield accessories. So let's put him down for the moment. I don't know how the hell he's going to... I'll just leave him there. So accessories he comes with then, very quickly. So he comes with his backpack shield, which opens up as like I said, it opens up as a shield. So you just, I think you flip this panel by the looks of it. If I can get my thumbnail in there, I think that's how you do it. Or is that how it does it? I don't know. There we go. There we go. There we are. So you can actually reverse it. So you can have, this bit is actually supposed to be the shield. According to the packaging and the art, this more, the more reflective side of the inside is actually the shield. This, however, is meant to not be the shield. This is the bit that obviously he holds. But for me, as a shield, you know how shields work, usually shields do have like that curvature, and it's usually this bit that is the shield. But for the toy purposes and for the review purposes, I'm just going to leave it as it says on the packaging to be simple. But there is like a little handle in there, and he holds it. He'll hold it like so. So there's a little handle in there. So it comes with that. Then he comes with this, which is his gun rocket launcher, and then he also comes with 2 of these arrow dart missiles, so you get 2 of those. These simply will go into here, into the end of this, like that, and I will not fire it because I know these are very, very sensitive. These locks, sometimes they are very sensitive, but that is that. So I'm going to leave one in, watch me lose it, like my sanity, and then I'm just going to flip that hook out. There we go. So you just flip that out from underneath, and then that will go in this arm. And his arm falls off again. Seriously, this is really annoying. Anyway, and then his shield. Let me just get that, hook that out. And that will then go in his hand there. It is a bit annoying to get in there, to be honest. There we go. There we go. Done. That was painless. Anyway, so there we are. So there he has his gun. And the arm is very weak, so it will not hold up that weapon whatsoever. I think I've got a bit of a fucked up figure, to be honest, with that one. But anyways, its character, it's, even though this is just a reissued figure of an old toy, they've not refined it, they've not made it any better. It is just exactly the same as it would have been originally, I think. So, but anyway, so yeah. There he is. There is Wolfang, fully transformed. I got it right this time. Wolfang. I don't know why I keep saying Wolfgang. I'm sorry, Jared, again. I love you, mate, but sorry. For anybody out there not wondering what the hell, why you keep saluting a guy I don't know, go and check Wolfgang 1 out. He's a great YouTuber, good friend. Link will be in the description. He's a great guy. Absolutely love his videos, love his stuff. It's so funny. But anyway, so Wolfang, fully transformed with his fuck's sake, with his accessories. There we go. So yeah, pretty damn cool. And I know I've just realised I've got his shield the wrong way around according to the packaging, but at this point I don't care. Anyway, so very cool. So Wolfang, he is in the collection. He is an ugly little boy, but at the same time, I just love the charm of these toys. Some of them are terrible, really horrible figures, but there's just something about them I just love. And so, considering this guy was a figure that I didn't own when I was a kid, and I just realised something. Let me just show you guys, just before I forget. It looks like this does have storage for his missiles, so I think you can literally post these missiles right through his back, like this. So he can actually hold his missiles, which is good. So that actually does look a little bit better, considering. So he actually put his 2 missiles in the back, and it kind of like a storage, and then they just kind of poke out the front. I guess you could do it either way if you wanted to. If you wanted to put these missiles at the front or the back, doesn't really matter. But there are literally indentations in the back there, so they literally slot in beautifully. But that's actually pretty cool. So at least he's actually got something there, so you don't lose anything at his parts, hopefully. But yeah, pretty cool. So I just thought I'd just show you that as well. So thank you very much again for watching. You are all awesome as ever, and this review has been absolute clusterfuck, but we got there in the end. Persistence pays in the end, my friends. Persistence. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. I'll be back very soon with more reviews. Hopefully they won't go as pear-shaped as this one, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. But anyway, thank you. Bye bye. Also, I've just realised during transforming him, when I was saying about his chicken drumsticks, actually now it actually makes a little bit more sense that he will now hopefully be able to stand up on his own. I've just found out that, yeah, these legs actually come out more. So basically this blue bit, it was hidden up in here, yeah, like that, and it was kind of just hidden up inside the leg. So these blue bits that are on the back, they actually come out like this. They actually go there, and then it goes round and then completes the foot. It actually rests up against the paw, the rear paw there. So you do this with both. So you just pull that out like so, rests up, comes along, and then you pull out the heel like so. That. And then now he is actually completely full, so his legs actually look a little bit more thicker, like he actually has attended leg day a little bit at least. So just thought to just include that. I just literally noticed I hadn't shown that, so there we go. So thank you very much again for watching. You are all awesome as ever, and this review has been absolute clusterfuck, but we got there in the end. Persistence pays in the end, my friends. Persistence. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. I'll be back very soon with more reviews. Hopefully they won't go as pear-shaped as this one, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. But anyway, thank you. Bye bye.